beautiful day. Even God is showing that He's smiling, this beautiful sun. So the angels are joining us at this wonderful celebration, which on the one hand celebrates our partnership, participating in the ordination and also preparing for the election of the new bishop. So we praise God.
Thank you.
Mozambique is the widest coastal plain of southern Africa. Its warm, tropical climate is graced with 1,500 miles of golden beaches. Crops are grown of coconut, sisal and sugar, and inland, maize, groundnuts, cotton and cashew. Mozambique was first explored in the 15th century by Vasco da Gama and the Portuguese in their search for a route to the riches of Asia. It's a beautiful country. It's also one of the world's poorest. Home to over 19 million people, Mozambique has been severely wounded by 30 years of civil war and economic ruin in its wake. The war cost 1 million lives, the destruction of 2/3 of its primary schools and 1/3 of its rural health clinics. 5 million people lost their homes and 90% of all cattle were killed. The war also left behind some 3 million landmines. And then there were the natural calamities of flooding and drought, which brought yet further suffering to this war-torn land. 1992 saw the end of the Civil War, and improvements began with more stable government and international aid. But the massively destructive cyclone in 2000, the extent of flooding, famine and disease, remind us at best this is one of the world's most fragile corners, where just to survive proves to be an overwhelming human struggle. But now it seems Mozambique faces what could be its greatest challenge. Its share of the most serious drama to affect the whole African continent. AIDS has no known cure. Across the continent, it now affects 34 million Africans. In Mozambique, HIV has touched 12.2% of the population. That's the official figure. Some put it far higher, between 17 and 23%. Whatever the precise numbers, no one doubts Mozambique faces a human catastrophe with huge consequences. In every town and village, many children are AIDS orphans. Nationally, over 400,000 are orphaned in this way. This is Maria, 10 years old, and her grandmother. Maria lost both her parents and her younger siblings to AIDS. Her parents contracted it after she was born. Maria now lives with her grandmother, and they try to make a living by growing, roasting, and selling peanuts. These 4 children lost their parents to AIDS. They now live with their aunt, who already has 5 children of her own. This is the wall of the Technology College in Lichinga. There was a competition to design a wall to increase HIV/AIDS awareness. There are many such walls in surrounding towns. This was the winning design from some primary children.